enchanted in these stories. And he sees the ogress and decides he should totally stay and wait for her to leave, imitate her voice, and climb up to see who owns the pretty hair.
Because doing voices was his hidden talent?
Apparently.
Okay.
So, he falls in love. She falls in love. They scheme to escape by way of magic. Beans.
Wait, like Jack and the Beanstalk?
Magic beans. Not a vine, though. Seriously, so as they run, because apparently he found stairs. I don't know how the fuck the Italian one doesn't say how he gets out. Maybe he made stairs. Maybe his love gave him wings. Who the fuck knows? So
that's a good point. Because how is she going to? She can't climb down her own hair.
Again.
Okay.
All right, so as they run, the ogress, of course, is chasing them because always the villains in these stories are spot on. She's not at the market haggling over some potatoes or leeks or whatever the hell ogresses make for dinner. I don't know. Lettuce. Right. The magic lettuce. Ooh, she's ensnaring another baby. Who knows?
Yeah.
So, as they run, they throw them a first magic bean. It turns into a dog.
Oh. So not like Jack.
No. The dog, I assume, is supposed to be a scary dog. But the ogress just simply gives him bread, which I call bullshit. It had to be steak or bacon, or maybe it was bacon-wrapped bread. Or maybe he was just a really hungry dog. One minute he's a bean, the next moment he's a dog.
He's ravenous, man.
There's questions. So she gives him the bread. He goes off on his merry way. She keeps chasing the couple. So they turn into the second bean.
Okay.
This one turns into a lion. You would think, game over, ogress. No. She snatches up a donkey from a nearby field because rude.
Yeah! Oh my god, what'd the donkey do?
And she feeds the donkey to the lion. However, she keeps the skin of the donkey.
Okay, wait. Is she just doing this, like, on the fly?
On the fly.
I feel like this would take time.
Like, throw bean, lion, snatch donkey, keep his skin, eat donkey meat.
And she's an ogress in this version. She's not even a witch.
No.
So she doesn't even have magic she can do
maybe ogresses have magic. She just has very large toenails to go along with the magic.
I'm just saying, that's on the fly, skin a donkey.
It's not...
Okay.
It's not well explained, but moving on.
I agree.
So then she decides, I'm going to wear the donkey skin because they'll just think I'm a donkey, but I'm a giant ogress and I'm chasing them. Now I'm going to smell like dead donkey. Whatever. Her thoughts. She's like, I'm going to wear the donkey skin. They won't know it's me.
Perfect camouflage.
Yeah. So they throw the last bean and this turns into a wolf.
Uh-oh.
And the wolf swallows the donkey whole because that totally makes sense.
Yes, that's what wolves do.
Yes. Immediately swallows donkey ogress lady whole. And they escape and live happily ever after.
Maybe that's what magic bean wolves do.
Okay, magic bean wolves. I will grant you that. They have like those extendomatic mouths and can just swallow up a giant ogress wearing a nasty donkey skin.
I mean, Fairyland did have those kind of wolves. They ate
grandma.
Yeah,
whole. There was no chewing.
Yeah.
Just whole. Swallowed it like a snake.
Yeah.
Problematic. I bet these wolves had terrible indigestion. Like, come on. Dude, you ate rocks. You ate an ogress wearing a desiccated donkey skin? The hell, man.
Yeah.
Maybe he needed the magic salad to, like, clean himself out.
Some fiber after all that?
Some fiber. I don't know if they have Fairyland Tums. I don't know what's there.
No.
But that is the Italian version. Bastile's version. Now, he didn't write it. He collected it.
I remember
that's the Italian version.
Okay.
So what do the Grimm's brothers have to do with this?
Are they German?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Yeah. And their story was called Kinder und Hausmärchen, which translated to Children's and Household Tales in 1812. So it wasn't the Grimm's brothers' fairy tales, it was Children's and Household Tales. Because apparently houses talk about magic wolves. I don't know.
Okay.
So, man and a woman pray for a child. Wife becomes pregnant via magic.
Magic.
Which we know is code for doing it right on the ovulation cycle. But whatever, we're going to go with magic. Suddenly she has to go eat this rampion, also called Rapunzel.
Is it rampion?
Rampion. It's freaking lettuce.
Okay, it's lettuce. Okay.
Parsley-like is what it's described as. And if she didn't get it, she's gonna die.
What?
She's gonna die.
I mean, I know...
Like, this craving is so hard, she gonna die.
I know pregnancy cravings can be intense, but I feel like that's dramatic.
It is dramatic.
Okay.
It is ridiculously dramatic. I'm sure she's told her husband, I will die if I don't have this, and maybe he wasn't the brightest man and took her seriously. I don't know. Either way, who grows the magic rampion, Rapunzel, parsley, but a powerful sorceress?
A sorceress.
Because apparently, sorceresses and ogresses were really good at horticulture, and no one else was. I mean,
well, the sorceress has magic, so that makes sense.
But the ogress, I mean, maybe she was a botany major.
Could be.
And, you know, she wanted to get out of the ogredom, and I don't know.
Nothing.
So, she says, sure, I will give you the parsley in exchange for your freaking child. Well, he says no.
Fair.
If he says no, the wife and the baby will die.
Oh.
So he's thinking, well, if I don't get this, I'm going to lose both of them. If I do get this, at least I'll still have my wife.
I mean, I see that logic.
And the baby will live and not die and all that stuff. So he says yes, because what else could he do? I'm not feeling this man is very smart.
Yeah, what is with the lack of problem-solving skills in people that live in fairyland? Because this is a theme I'm noticing.
It's a theme. It's always going to be a theme. There's always going to be a lack of problem-solving skills. That's why we need to write that screenplay of the, like, social worker, life coach, therapist coming to fairyland going, instead of selling your child for some lettuce, have you tried just getting some fucking seeds and doing it yourself?
Have you tried
going to the market, seeing what greens they have? Have you heard of sarcasm? The wife is not really gonna die.
Right.
But you know what? This is fairyland. Maybe she was really gonna die.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, she takes the child away, the sorceress. Takes the child away. Raises her in a tower. No stairs. Have to have the long hair. And what does she say when she wants to ride the elevation weave?
Elevation weave?
Yes.
What?
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, that I may climb thy golden stair. Which I always pictured when she said that, her hair just like magically turning into stairs. Because I was a kid. And I'm like, okay, why would you say climb the golden stair? You're pulling on her damn hair like a rope and rappelling up the side.
Okay, but you know the part that I always think about with this story? What did they do in the meantime? How did they get up there? Because she was presumably young.
I don't think maybe
her hair was not always tower length.
Maybe,
like, how did this work?
Maybe they started out in a bi-level and added on layers as the hair grew.
They elevated the bungalow.
So first it was just like a raised deck. And then it just got higher and higher and higher. And then finally, enormous tower.
Maybe. I don't know. I always thought about that. Like, how...
Okay, see, that was logic, but whatever. We don't have logic in fairy tale.
Right, okay. Hang
up the logic. We're gonna die
Hang it
if
up.
we don't get parsley.
Okay.
So we're gonna give our child to a sorceress in exchange for parsley. The shit that nobody eats on the side of plates.
Honestly.
At diner restaurants.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
I used to eat it as a kid, but that's about it.
Yeah, no. So, overdramatic shit like that.
Yeah. Always.
Hair rope goes down, sorceress goes up. Here we go again. One day a prince hears lovely singing. Follows it to a tower, falls in love, sight unseen with a freaking voice.
Okay, but I've done that.
Okay, yeah, but you weren't, like, gonna be like, I'm going to marry that voice.
I mean, I do love Maynard James Keenan's voice.
Anyway, so we know how you fit in this story. Moving on.
I'd have been like that, apparently.
So, again, he sees the sorceress. He gets the magic password. Also, apparently, is able to replicate her voice to protection. Protection? Perfection.
Perfection.
Yeah. Waits until she leaves, and up he goes.
Right.
Climbing the golden stair. And what happens? Rapunzel freaks the fuck out and shoves him out the damn window? No.
Oh, I was literally about to be like, something that makes sense!
Yeah, I would hope so. No.
It was...
But she ain't ever seen a man before, so she's interested.
Well, all right, fair.
Like, what are you?
Fair about that, I guess.
Yeah. And upon seeing his beloved, he is interested.
So she's pretty.
So she's pretty,
Uh-huh.
of course. Like, he didn't go up there and be like, oh, you're a man, sir. I'm so sorry, and I'm not into that, but I support you 100%. I'm going to grab your hair and jump out the window.
Yeah, see?
Not so
Okay.
much. So, they fall in love, and their scheme is to make a ladder out of silk. She tells him, every time you come to me, bring me a skein of silk, and I shall weave this into a ladder. Eventually, the ladder is ready. Okay, yay. Why not a rope? Like, dude, just go get a fucking rope. Like, why do we have to have a skein of silk?
I have no idea.
I'm just like, really? You're gonna have to, like... And silk. Is silk really gonna hold two grown people?
Maybe it was some kind of a test to make sure that he was going to stick it out. Because a rope would be too easy. He could just be in and out and done.
But then she could be free.
Look, we just said hang up the logic.
Okay,
hang up
fine.
the logic.
So, silk, finished. Eventually, the ladder's ready. Okay, so they leave and live happily ever after, right?
No?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Of course, the sorceress finds out. There are a couple versions, and I love this one.
Okay.
One version is when she was brushing Rapunzel's hair. Rapunzel asked her something along the lines of, hey, does hanging out with a dude make your dress get super tight around the stomach or something?
Oh, no!
Mumsy, dearest, I've got a question. My garment doesn't seem to be fitting so well in this region.
Oh, God.
Okay, so that was my favorite version.
Oh, that's... Okay. All right.
The second version is that Rapunzel herself lets the cat out of the bag on accident. She gives up the ghost by asking the sorceress, why are you so heavy? Rude. And when the prince comes up, he's just way lighter. So basically, she's like, bitch, why are you so fucking heavy? Why does it take you twice as long as my man? And then she went, oh shit.
Oops.
You weren't supposed to know about the man. Either way, Dame Gothel, which if you remember Entangled, Mother Gothel, which I found out is an old German word, and it was more of a title, and it was to refer to like a midwife, a godparent, or any other proxy mother figure.
Oh, so it's
So
like...
it was not actually her name.
But also she knew she wasn't her actual mother?
Well, this version.
Okay.
Entangled, no, she assumed that was her mother, and they called her Mother Gothel. Like, they said it was her name, which I thought, that's a weird-ass name. Now we know they did pull it from the original fairy tale, but it means, in German, like a title. Like, that you would give a godparent, midwife, some other proxy mother figure. You know how sometimes they call people auntie or whatever?
Yes.
So that was their version. So, she's pissed as fuck. She cuts the hair, but keeps it. She cuts Rapunzel's hair.
The sorceress cuts the hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sorceress cuts Rapunzel's hair and shoves her out into the desert in exile to just do whatever the fuck. She's done with her. She's like, bitch, I'm done with you. To the desert you go.
Wow.
Right? Again, dramatic as fuck.
Because she has a man, though? Like, what?
She's just pissed, basically.
Okay.
Whatever. So then she waits. The sorceress waits in the tower with the cut hair.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Oh, no.
The prince comes, calls for her, hair is tossed out, up he climbs to find pissed off mother-in-law.
Cringe.
Yes. She tells him the princess is dead.
Oh.
And then he tosses himself out the tower window.
Oh, no.
But does he die? No. No, he does not.
How tall is this tower?
Apparently freaking tall. You've seen the pictures of what Rapunzel's hair is supposed to be like.
Yeah, okay.
An inescapable tower other than by hair rope. So, she tells him the princess is dead, tosses him out like a dramatic fuck, and so, as he falls, he pokes his eyes out on some rose thorns that were strategically growing at the base of the tower.
Okay.
So the rose bushes kind of cushion his fall, but in the process, they poke out his eyes.
That was kind of in the woods.
Right.
Into the woods.
Yeah.
Because she did cut her hair, and he did lose his eyes to thorns, but it wasn't quite that. But okay.
Yes. So that's a part of the
So they
Grimm's
pulled that
version.
from Grimm.
Yes.
Okay.
So, he wanders, heartbroken, blind, even though he's a fucking prince and probably has shit to do back home, but no. He's dramatic.